Hello there. My name is Russell Cosgrove, and as you may have noticed, I've got heart floating over my head, and why? Because I like to try out effects, and I wanted to see how it looked on film. Well, anyway, welcome back to Cinema Talk. Today we are going to talk about Seboots. What is a Seboot exactly? Well, we've, in the years, the 2000s, have already gone through lots and lots of remakes. We had tons of them through, slasher films and some dramas. I mean, a remake is nothing new. We've been doing this since the beginning of time. The 80s had remakes. Some of the greatest remakes of all time are, most people don't even realize are remakes, such as A Thing, junk like that. A Seaboot is a relatively new concept we've come up with in the last couple of years. This is essentially a remake, or a reboot, as some are calling them now, that's actually a sequel, or it's a sequel. It's a reboot disguised as a sequel. Some examples of this: the G.I. Joe Retaliation. One of the biggest traits of Seboots is it tries to keep some of what the older film that it's attached to has. You may have one or two characters. Events may have happened, but for the most part, we're kind of blocking out. We're being real quiet on what actually happened. Marvel has actually been doing this quite a bit lately. It's something that they're trying out. It really hasn't worked that well for them, except for maybe the Hulk. I mean, the way nobody liked. Most folks didn't like the first Hulk movie. It's boring. It's there's more tears and fights. Oh, most folks hated it. But then we got the Edward Norton Hulk, which kind of, sort of, might be connected to that. They never said it was. They never directly said it wasn't, but there are some. The fact that Bruce ends up in South America at the end of the first Hulk movie, and he's still kind of there in the Incredible Hulk, it's just kind of a slight coincidence. You could connect them. They've also done this with Punisher via Punisher Warzone. Well, Punisher has been rebooted, or remade, at least, well, rebooted, let's say, I guess in this case, so far twice. And we've had three Punisher movies. We had one a while back with Dolph Lundgren, which was bad, horrible, but not as bad as it gets. We had one with Thomas Jane, which is generally the most accepted version of the Punisher. And we had Warzone, which was the horrible, color-dipped, ultra-violent, bloody movie that fans hated this. But up until the end, it was supposed to be a sequel to that first one. And I could see why they didn't want anything to do with it, and why Thomas Jane didn't come back. Well, I'm sorry, in the most recent version of it, it would probably be Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, where it takes... like the first movie, they have Nicolas Cage, and he's back, and he's Ghost Rider still. He's not fond of the light, but he's able to go into it. And, the devil's different. It's like I said, you can have tiny, teeny, itty bitty bits of stuff from the older movies or series, while also bringing in tons of new stuff, but getting that audience that liked the last group of stuff. Well, that's about all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more cinema talks. Thank you.